Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I have my dad with me. You can't even see your hand in that. So I filmed a video with my mom and we were talking about my pregnancies and you guys really seemed to like that video, so I decided to include my dad in the video because he's never really been in a video.
Never.
So you guys actually asked us questions on Instagram, so we are now going to answer a few of them. Okay, before we get started, I just want to put out there though that you can be as open and honest as you want, even if you think it's going to hurt my feelings. It's okay. I'm prepared.
Okay.
Prepared to get my feelings hurt. Okay, does he wish he went to college? So do you wish that I attended college?
Not necessarily. I wish you would have maybe sought some skills, a little further education, something that gives you some skills that will progress you a little bit further in your life. And I think you still can. You know, you just have a few more weights to carry to class, but you still can.
Yeah.
You know, that's all.
Yeah, and I answered this in my previous video, but I just don't really feel like college is for everyone, and unless I have a career that I'm trying to pursue, I just don't really see the use in college. So that's why
I agree with that. You know, it's I think college works. I think getting an education is a good idea. And it doesn't have to be a formal college. I think getting skills that give you that advantage in the market that you want to work, but it doesn't have to be college.
Yeah.
I would support you in whatever choices you made so long as you're moving forward. So.
Well, thanks.
Well, you're welcome.
Okay, I got this question a ton. You guys were so curious about Anthony. So, how did you feel about Anthony at first, and how do you feel about him now?
Define it first. When I
like
first
when
met
you
him?
first met him, probably.
You know, I really liked Anthony. I liked that he was very outgoing. He was very respectful to me, and that actually hasn't changed. I think Anthony has a good heart, and I think he's a good guy. I think he needs to put a little more effort into work and full time and see the big picture in the future, because he sees the end game, but he doesn't see the mountain to climb to get there, and that's the only thing that I would say. But you know, I respect him. I get along with him fine. Yeah, no issues there. You know, I sometimes wish he'd come over and hang out and maybe engage a little bit more sometimes. That's about it.
Yeah, I'm actually going to fix this a little bit. So, they're asking this, and I don't know what person, but even though you're a mother, did your dad still see you as a kid?
Yeah, absolutely. That'll never change. But I also see her as a grown woman and a mother. You know, I mean, hell, she made me a grandpa. You know, I can't deny it. That's a big deal, and I'm actually really happy and really enjoying it. You know, I see so many things that are a kid that are just simply lack of experience in life. Having a baby doesn't all of a sudden give you all the experience. You still need to pay attention. You still need to grow. You still need to learn. But, you know, ever since you're old enough to act maturely, I've always treated you, you know, as your age or older. You know, always have. But you're still my little girl. You always will be.
Is it weird seeing me as a mom?
No. I'm pretty much used to it. I think it'd be weird seeing you not as a mom anymore.
Really?
Well, yeah, it's been almost 2
I don't
years
even know
now.
what I'd be doing.
I know, that's the weird part. Once you make that leap, it's hard to see yourself in a different perspective. But, no, I don't think it's weird seeing you as a mom. I'm actually really proud of the mother that you become.
Thanks. Was he supportive or disappointed when he first heard the news? So, I guess if you want to talk about like, the news with Ava.
With Ava, I believe I was supportive. I don't know what you thought I was.
Yeah, you're supportive.
I wasn't upset. I wasn't disappointed, not even for a second. I actually was sad, probably more than anything, and not in the way that you would think. I was sad because my little girl was terrified. She didn't know what direction to go. She was scared, and I knew that if there was ever a time you needed me, it was that point. And I felt that instantly. The second you told me, I was sad for the challenges that you're going to have to deal with, for the struggles that you're going to have, for the choices that were no longer available to you. But was I disappointed in you? Not even for a second. And I'm still not even disappointed in you for even a moment. You know, I'm proud of you taking on this responsibility and being accountable for your choices. And I was sad because I knew you were scared. And I knew you were terrified. And there was only so much I could do to protect you. And I knew you just had to deal with it. You had to work your way through it.
Yeah. It was definitely different. But were you disappointed when you found out I was pregnant again? That I didn't learn from the first time?
I wasn't disappointed. I don't know that disappointed is the right word. The first thing that came to mind was, really? You know how this works, right? You know, you went through it the first time. But once it settled in, I know it's just more challenges that you got to deal with. The good news is, so long as you pay attention here moving forward and take steps to not keep having babies, you're going to be an empty nester by the time you're 40. And I can tell you now, life isn't old when you're 40. Not even close. Best years of my life are from 40 on. So
yeah, you're almost 50 now.
Almost.
There wasn't this question in here, but it's funny because both of my parents, they didn't have kids old, but older. They were just hitting 30 when they had me, and I'm the oldest. So now for me, it's like I'm so young having kids. So it's like for where we live, it's just weird that you're now like caught up to the other grandparents. Kind
of, yeah. Yeah. I was out of the military before I even got married, so, yeah, I guess so.
Are you proud of me?
Oh, absolutely. There's no hesitation in that. Absolutely, I am. And that'll never change.
Best advice you could give on teen motherhood. So what could you give to maybe other teen moms, or I asked this for my mom, other parents of teen pregnant. How would you put that? Teen moms.
Parents of
the teen
parents,
moms.
or
yeah.
soon to be teen parents.
Yeah.
I don't know what kind of advice I can give to teen moms or soon to be teen dads, other than, supporting each other is probably the best thing you can do, and that's the same advice I'd give to parents. And shit happens. Sorry to swear, but it does. And life goes on, and the bottom line is your family's your family, and you either love them or you don't. And imagine yourself being a teenager and having to deal with this astronomical thing. And it's a massive, massive thing. And yeah, your mother and I were prepared. But if I was a teenager and I was a parent, the only thing that would have saved my bacon is the support of my parents and the people that love me. That's, as a parent standpoint, our kids look at us, regardless whether you've got a good relationship or a rough relationship. They look at us as the providers, the people that shelter them, the people that take care of them. We're their guardians. And making them feel alone, like they don't have the trust or someone that they can just hug when they need it, makes them feel just isolated and alone. Just those little things make a massive difference in their attitude towards them being a parent and how they're going to take on this, new responsibility. So, yeah, don't pick up the pieces for them as a parent. It's their responsibilities, but, love them just the same. My kids always know that I love them, regardless, no matter what, first and foremost. I may be pissed. You may be in trouble. That doesn't mean I don't love you. Not for a second.
Yeah,
that would be my advice.
I think definitely the support from both my dad and my mom was everything, because if you would have kicked me out of the house or something, I would have been screwed.
You'd have still made it. You're really tough, and you're very tenacious, but
it would have been harder.
It would have been much harder.
Well, there's so much I didn't know as a parent, so I needed my parents because they knew.
Yeah.
What is one thing you love about Ava?
Oh, geez. The one thing I love about Ava, and you can really see it come out, even though she hasn't grown her horns yet, she is going to try your patience and push your buttons, and you think it started, it hasn't even begun yet.
Yeah.
It's the one thing my mom used to say to me when I became a new dad: Grandpa's revenge. You were in so much trouble.
Grandma's revenge?
It was Grandma's revenge, but to me, Ava,
Oh, for you, it's Grandpa's revenge.
Grandpa's revenge. Oh,
yeah. Yeah, she has an attitude on her already.
Oh, big time. And she's busy. So.
Yeah, we always say she's a Jordan, because my brother, he was so busy. Like, they had to always strap all the furniture to the walls because he would climb up them, and Ava's there. She's like Jordan. She has one speed, and it's go. Which Jordan is my brother.
Yes, Jordan's, yeah.
Yeah.
She's going to be busy, and I can't wait to get her a dirt bike.
A dirt bike. Yeah, you have a few years for that. Where does your dad want you to be in life in 5 years?
I want you to be happy. I want you to be content. I want you to be at a point to where you see that the future's bright for you. That's what I want. You know, I don't expect you to be a millionaire. I don't expect you to have all the things you've ever wanted. That takes hard work. I don't have everything, and I'm pushing 50. But I want you to be confident in the direction you're going. I want you to be happy with who you are and moving in the right direction and feeling that you can, having the confidence that you can do that. That's what I want.
That's a good answer. Also, I just want to point this out. I haven't edited. I don't know what it sounds like, but if there's a ton of background noise, I'm really sorry. My window's open. I probably should have closed that, but oh well. How did you feel before telling your dad you were pregnant first and second time? Oh, so I guess this is more directed to me. So I made a whole video about telling my parents I was pregnant and all the details if you guys want more insight to that. But I didn't mean to tell my dad, but it was just a rough night, and I ended up telling my dad. And he was very supportive, and he just hugged me and let me know that it was okay. So.
Yeah. Just because it's not easy doesn't mean it's not okay.
Yeah. And with my second pregnancy, I already pretty much knew how it went. I already knew what it was going to be like to tell them, so I pretty much just told him, and I was just ready for him to be mad. But with my second pregnancy, I'm 18 now, so it's not really like I need my parents as much. I still do, but it was a lot harder when I was 16. So it's actually all the questions. Do you have any questions for me? That's pretty much all the questions for this video. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed meeting my dad and what the heck? Meeting my dad and hearing our answers to these questions. If you guys ever want to participate in any of my Q&As or videos, I do tons of stuff where I interact with Instagram, and you guys can be a part of my videos. So go follow me on there for the next video I do like this. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys.
Bye guys.